Another Brit that got in is Phil Collins, and you logged on to the Zoom, and I was rocking out to some Phil Collins.
I'm surprised.
I uh
You, I never met someone like you that hates them so much.
I think my opinion has changed, dude. I was listening to him a lot. Even my wife came home from work today. I was working from home, and I was playing some Phil Collins. She's like, "What are you listening to?"
Did you like, you know what? Phil Collins is good. She had that moment.
I think I did. Like, well, it made me remember my dad used to always play
Sure,
the cassette tape for No Jacket Required.
sure. It was a great album.
And I guess I was just flipping through it, and I just started I was playing all the songs, and I was like, "Yeah,
Phil
you know what,
Collins is
man?
like, Phil Collins is definitely like dad music.
He is." He was like, I mean, and he's already in from the work with Genesis, but when he got nominated for his solo career, like I was like, how the hell is he not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame already?
Maybe because it's, I don't know. I don't, what the fuck do I know? I don't know. Maybe they had a, all right, we're running low. Let's put Phil Collins in there.
Well, I think he got in
I
this
think it's a
year.
given. I think it's a given.
I think he
Of
got in
course,
this year
you're gonna
because
rock and roll Hall of Fame.
he's older and he's ill and he's probably not going to be around much longer. So it's like you get him in now when he's still alive.
And
But
he's still one of the good guys in music. I don't know.
I always heard like his divorce was really, really ugly. And remember his wife was saying in divorce proceedings how bad he smelled and he has bad hygiene and all
I was
this
just
other.
watching something on Live Aid, and man, he really blew that Led Zeppelin set. He like, oh, I learned the songs on the way over to America. It's like, how don't you fucking know these Zeppelin songs, dude?
Yeah, so he played both version. He played both. He was the only artist to play both countries, right? He played one,
Yeah,
jumped on
it's
the
such a
Concorde,
Concord.
and then was playing drums with the guys from Zeppelin and did an awful, awful job.
I want to know how did he win the Academy Award for Oscar for what was that movie? I just blew the whole joke.
He does have an Academy Award.
Oh,
Against
for
All Odds?
Tarzan. No.
Oh, the Tarzan movie.
Buster. That's what it was. His
Oh,
movie Buster. Let's start over again.
okay.
Dude, how did he not win an Academy Award for his acting skills in that movie Buster?
Oh, that's some top tier. That's worse than the D. Snyder movie you were talking about last episode. You watching bad shit, man.
I got nothing but time and Netflix, dude.
Jeez. Phil Collins in the 80s. I
He was
mean,
everywhere.
he was, and as a solo artist, he sold over 100 million records. So it's like, the dude was just everywhere.
He's got like Against All Odds, man. What a great fucking song.
Any of the man, I just pull up his like if I go to Spotify and I just go to like this is Phil Collins, it's like
Like
in the air.
I saw him in concert
Did you
years
really?
ago. Yeah, I took my dad and he was so impressed with the light show and it was a big, big production and
Hmm.
my dad totally loved it.
Okay. I just like I'm looking down this list of like in the air tonight, against all odds, another day in paradise, you can't hurry love, do you remember, one more night, I wish it would rain down, easy lover, groovy kind, you'll be in my heart, studio, like all those songs
I
were
mean, shit, dude. It's like he can have his own radio channel.
yeah, all those songs were hits, and I don't know what can I play from Phil Collins
Like Against All Odds.
against all odds.
I already had the
Okay.
taste in my mouth for it.
There's just an empty space, and you coming back to me is against the odds, and that's what I've got to face. I wish I could just make you turn around and see.
Wow. I mean, music is a time machine, man. I just heard that and like I remember being little league. I remember playing street hockey when I hear that song, you know?
That's funny you say that because it totally makes me think of playing Little League and then going to like a pizza place afterwards, and it was always on the jukebox. One other thing, real quick, on Phil Collins before we move on and talk to somebody else. That there's a thing in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We could do a show on this called the Clyde McPhatter Club, where it is artists who have been in more than one or in more than once. So Clyde McPhatter he was a solo artist who was inducted, and he was in the Drifters. And I guess he was the first person to be inducted more than once into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And Phil Collins becomes the latest member of that because he's in with Genesis. And there's a whole list of, I don't know, Paul McCartney's in multiple times, and
Yeah, like Wings and Paul McCartney solo,
Yeah.
and the Beatles.
yeah, like Jimmy Page is in with the Yardbirds and Zeppelin. So it's just I don't know, it looks like a list of like maybe 20 people. I won't read them because I don't want to steal ideas from another show topic. But I thought it was kind of interesting. Oh, I had one other thing I wanted to ask you about Phil Collins. They make a big deal about his drumming, and
He's a great drummer, dude.
and the gated reverb that he created, that technology.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely had a big part of it. I
And
mean,
I
I
guess
think there's a sound of drums that are like the Phil Collins sound.
I read a lot that kept coming up a lot, that it was like his signature sound that he just kind of stumbled upon, and I guess the drum
Yeah, I
solo
think it
and
is. I know exactly what you're talking about.
the drum solo in the Air Tonight is like a classic version of it. It gets kind of
Everybody knows that Mike
Yeah.
Tyson thing.
right. As I was gonna say, everybody
What a
jokes
great-
about
yeah.
it from The Hangover. Yeah, dude. I guess my I circled back around and listened to some Phil Collins, and I guess my opinion of him changed, and I'm not as like, oh, he stinks as I was in the past. So
You matured.
yep, it's
You
like
grew up. You all
I'm like-
grown up.
I'm like Rocky in Rocky 5 or Rocky 4, he's fighting a Russian. If I can change and you can change, we all can change.
If I'm Rocky, you're Bullwinkle.
Wrong Rocky, dude, but it's all good.
And now for something very interesting.